A 2026 Chase RSP 5.0 24-inch BMX Cruiser is today's bike of the day. Let's talk about it right now. All right, y'all, so we have a Chase 2026 Chase RSP 5.0 24-inch in the black and white colorway, sent in by Steven. And Steven comes all the way from Australia with this bike right now. Big shout out to everybody in Australia watching the series bike of the day, and also coming to the website and supporting the site and stuff. Really appreciate it, y'all. Hopefully one day I can get down there and check y'all out down under over there in Australia. You can't go wrong with the Chase frame. RSP 5.0 is their top of the line aluminum frame, and this cruiser right here is chock full of really dope parts. So Steven said the 2026 world titles are in Australia, and he wanted a new bike since the titles are in his own backyard, and it's going to be at his local track. So you want to go there fresh with the fresh bike for the 2026 BMX Worlds out there in Australia. Track is looking real nice. The location looks really fire, man. But now that we know about the inspiration for the build, let's check out those parts, son. All right, so first of all, we got that 2026 Chase RSP 5.0 24-inch cruiser representing right here. He got the carbon icon forks on his bike. I think these are the 20mm joints right here. Real fire. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me turn around. I'm gonna try and go to some of the trail because there's an entrance to the road a little further down the road if I take the trail. So let me do that real quick. He also has profile Act 2 hubs, 20mm in the front and 10mm in the rear. You can't go wrong with profile hubs. Some of the best, strongest, long-lasting hubs in the game. So definitely check out profile. But you know you need them ducats. You need those pennies to get yourself a profile. So you gotta be aware of that. But yeah, man, if you get the money, get some profiles. They got them in BMX and in mountain bike sizes. So 110, what's the other size? 120, 125 or something like 130? Something like that. Y'all know what it is. He's got the Icon rims, carbon Icon rims on the bike right now. So you already know that's pretty fire. And Icon is BMX Racing Group's other brand, which is under the same umbrella as Chase. It's like the part company that goes with Chase, along with Insight and XS. Those are also all part of BMX Racing Group, which is the big umbrella of that whole situation with Chase Bikes and everybody. Speaking of BMX Racing Group, I got the Insight stem right here on the gravel bike. That's right, BMX part on the gravel bike. I got the Insight 31.8 stem, 53mm. Loving it, man. Loving it. It's real nice. Back to my man Steven's bike as we navigate through these trails. One-handed with the phone in my hand. So next up we got the Tioga Faster X tires. Those are some good tires right there for you. Keep you riding the track. They're definitely not good for these trails right here, but they are definitely good for the BMX track. Oh my goodness. It is a little bit soggy over here. We got the 1160mm stem on his bike, and he also has a 38.1 on his bike, the oversized tubing where the stem meets the bars for extra stiffness, which makes you extra responsive out the gate. Give yourself an even better gate start. It's really important. You want a stiff bike so you can get the most responsiveness out of the gate. Next up, we got 11 bars. He's got 5.75 rise bars. He's got the 11 38.1s on there. So like I was saying before, you have to have the 38.1 bars to go with the 38.1 stem. Is it 31.8? It's 31.8. I don't know why you put 38.1. It's 31.8 bars on this bike, and they're 5.7 rise. That is kind of like the going size for cruisers. I run a taller one on my bike. I'm running like 8s on my cruiser because that's how I get down. I might actually go a little lower. That might be a little future upgrade I might do on my bike, is put maybe some 7.5s or 7s on my 26-inch. My 24-inch though, I got 8.5s on my 24-inch. So that's how I get down, y'all. That's how I get down. All right, so next up we have ODI grips. Black and gray ODI grips. Can't go wrong with ODI grips. He also has Tioga Spider Seat. There we go again with the Tioga Spider Seat. A lot of people get the Tioga Spider Seat. Pivotal Tioga Spider Seat. So this is the pivotal one on the other bike that we saw on the previous episode. That was the railed one. He's got an 11-seat post, and once again, this is all part of the same Chase family, BMX Racing Group family. 11, an 11-seat post clamp to go with the 11-seat post. Also has DXR 180 cranks, Shimano DXR cranks. If you want to have the best cranks in the game, Shimano DXR cranks are the way to go. A little birdie told me that they're not making those cranks anymore due to lack of demand. That's what I heard at CABDA, I guess 2 years ago, one of the guys was telling me. But people are still getting Shimano DXR, so I don't know if this is just like leftover cranks that they have in stock, or if they're still making them. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know, because I definitely don't. He's got an 11 chain ring, keeping it all in the family with an 11 chain ring. He's got KMC chain, the go-to chain for everybody. KMC for the most part is what everybody gets. There's definitely other chains in the game, but KMC is where it's at. And then it kind of makes sense because you can get KMC chains on the BRG store website. So, you know, just buy it all in one place and you're good money. Next up, last but not least, he's got Pro Max disc brake and lever. He's got a Pro Max disc brake and lever, looking real fresh on the bike right there. Disc brake action. And that completes the build for his bike. Let me know what you think about his bike build. Black and white colorway, lots of carbon parts on there, lots of parts underneath the BMX Racing Group umbrella. And I gotta be honest with you, man, they have a really good set of parts, solid parts, that if you put on your bike, it's really up to you to get to that podium at that point, because nothing on this guy's bike is slacking. Everything on his bike is on point, for real. So that's what's up. So if you guys been following the series on the website or on this YouTube channel, you would know that we have a new rating system for 2026. Same type of criteria, but just a different system, a little better. I actually worked on that for a really long time to get it where it's at right now, and I'm really proud of it actually. So definitely check that out and utilize it. One thing that I always wanted to do was have the comments and the ratings integrated together, so that way you can rate and comment at the same time and it's not in two separate sections. You can leave a comment with your review and that'll go in the comment section, which is what I really wanted to have for a long time. Sidebar conversation. But yeah, so we have 4 people giving this bike a rating so far this month, and this month is almost over. If you're still watching it in January, the month is almost over, and we definitely need more people to give this bike a rating. But the currently total overall color score is a 7.08, total parts 8.21, originality 6.75, overall style is 8.02, giving him a total rating score of the 7.52. That's currently what's going on. He only has 4 reviews, but he needs 10 in order to get an actual rank number. So you will not get a rank number on your bike unless you get at least 10 reviews on your bike. So that's a new thing I'm doing for this year, because you don't want people just to hop up on with a brand new bike. Next thing you know, they get like 10s from somebody and they wind up at the top of the chart. We don't want that. So in a way to kind of regulate that, make it a little bit easier for myself to monitor, is to make it so you have to have at least 10 reviews on your bike in order to actually get a rank. And wherever you wind up there, that's where you wind up. So currently nobody has a rank. There's no bikes to have a rank in January. I don't know what's up. People are not coming to the site to give the bikes a rating, and we need it to happen. So if you want to make that happen, get on the site sugarcane.com and leave your rating. I got the link in the description to this bike so you can check it out. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, all that good stuff. And if you think your bike is bike of the day worthy, submit it. Come to the site. The submit link is in the description as well, and you can go submit your bike to bike of the day. You can do any type of BMX bikes, wheelie bike, whatever, anything that would be qualified as a BMX bike, you can submit it. And you can also submit dirt jumpers, because in my opinion, dirt jumpers are BMX bikes with front suspension. That's about it. All right. So big shout out to my man Steven out there in Australia, representing for bike of the day. What? Crazy, right? With that really fire bike, 2026 Chase RSP 5.0, one of the most solid bikes you can get, well, solid frames you can get to put together with some solid parts in the game right now. All right. With that being said, that's it. Enough talking about bikes, enough looking at bikes, enough rating bikes. I need y'all to go out and ride your bikes. This crazy Al Kane navigating through Overton trails, one-handed with the phone in my hand, going through the trails, about to get into a really rooty section. And I'm out. All right, back to you, Billy. All right, y'all, so this is the second episode I've done riding the bike, doing a bike of the day, because I don't really have the studio set up. A lot of things going on, had to move. And so now I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I'll just shoot episodes while I'm on the trails riding the bike. And that's what I'm doing right now. So definitely want to get your opinion. Same type of deal, you know, it's no different. I'm just riding the bike while I'm doing it. And I think I might start doing this more often. Just to stay with the vibes of what we're trying to do here. So going to be doing more. Going to get back on my bike of the day grind, so you guys can see some fresh bikes. Hopefully I can get some more bikes submitted, but there's a whole bunch of bikes in the backlog that I have not talked about on bike of the day. You know, we do bike of the month at the end of the month. I'm going to try and be more on point with that as well. And I also still need to do bike of the year, and I'm thinking about probably having to do it like this because I don't really have a studio to shoot in right now. So what I'll probably do is I'll hop on the bike and talk about the bike of the year 2025. I got to get that over with. I've been slacking, so I got to get that going. But anyways, yeah, definitely want your feedback on what you think about this series and some of the new stuff I've been doing on the site. I've been having a lot of fun bringing these new episodes to you, doing some new stuff, getting creative. But I don't know, YouTube ain't liking it. Or maybe just y'all ain't liking it. According to YouTube, the algorithm is actual people replying and responding to it. So maybe it's just not compelling enough for you to click on those thumbnails. But I'll figure it out sooner or later. But whoever's watching it, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for supporting. Really appreciate that, y'all, all right? Now I'm really out. And I'm really going to be on some Back to You Billy stuff. So, back to you, Billy.